Those were made in the hours following King Viserys' death.
Hello everybody. So now I'm here with House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer, which I'll be breaking down and giving my thoughts at the very end, so stick around for that. And so this opening shot of the trailer, we have Rhaenyra at Storm's End, and she's apparently going to go there to try to find Luke's body. Now she looks like she's actually been through a battle, which is seriously strange. That she looks like that her and Cyrax were like fighting aliens or something. I don't know, maybe they were, but maybe it's also something happened at Dragonstone. There are many possibilities, so can't wait to see what happens this season. And now we have Aegon walking with what seems like his buddies. I guess he's just like gonna befriend some young lords, given he's a young king. It could be very interesting to see where this is gonna go. Yeah, I know like we know the names, I just can't remember them at this moment. I'll make a video about that. Okay, so Daemon just has now grabbed his iconic helmet, should I say, from season 1. And I believe he's at Harrenhal in the Riverlands. So, because in the books, he takes over Harrenhal with very much ease. So, yeah. And I'm guessing he's preparing for battle with the Greens in the Riverlands. Just can't wait to see that. We now see Rhaenyra's forces with a guy holding her banner. And this banner specifically is the traditional Targaryen banner, as the Greens use a new banner that like mixes colors from Sunfire, Aegon's dragon, and the High Tower banner with the green. So yeah, they're using the traditional banner. And here we see green forces as they're holding the High Tower banner, which I suppose this is the part in the Reach where we're gonna see Daemon. Now, it doesn't surprise me that they haven't showed Daemon in this trailer, because they kind of want to give him away. He's gonna be kind of an influential character in season 3, where he'll have a bigger story arc. But yeah. So, can't wait to see him. Now, here are some of the Riverlands forces, and these are the ones I believe that declared for Rhaenyra. So, I believe these are the ones who we're gonna see the High Towers go up against and actually battle. And I believe Daemon comes in at the end, and that's where he's declared Daemon and get knighted by his, I think it's his uncle or his cousin. I can't exactly remember. But yeah. So Daemon should be the one who will come in saving the day, which can't wait to see him. Here we have Arno, like and he's kind of like apologizing. Now, this can either be Rhaenyra or Alicent. Like, the way it could be Rhaenyra is maybe when he gets fired as Hand the King, he goes to Rhaenyra and it's like, oh, some mistakes were made. Or even if, like, they have a Rhaenyra take over in season 2, like, in the books of Fire and Blood, she takes over King's Landing. I mean, we are getting the Battle of West, but I don't know, like, maybe that's when they can have this meeting and be like, oh, some mistakes were made. Like, maybe we should have crowned you instead of Aegon. But the way this could be is like, he's saying errors were made in the hours following Viserys' death. He could be like, oh, we made a mistake. Aegon's a dog. He's literally on the throne and he's terrible at it, and all he cares about is war. So that is once again another possibility.
Many will die.
So here we have us saying that many are going to die now, and I do believe this is Larys who she's telling this to, given the cane in the hand and the clothing. I do believe this is actually Larys. But, like, he's probably gonna have the same role he had in season 1, where, like, Alicent would go to him to complain. That's literally what she would do. Someone just to listen to. So, yeah. Can't wait to see that happening. And of course, Larys is gonna try to manipulate her into doing what he wants. Because he's a lot like Littlefinger. So, yeah. And here we have Sir Criston Cole beheading a lord, which I believe this is the Lord of Duskendale. Which, because Duskendale supports Rhaenyra, now he's gonna go all brutal and just execute him. And probably gonna have a scene where his like son or grandson, like instantly, like probably his like grandson or great grandson, just like instantly, because he's really young, he doesn't really want to die. Or they could just kill him all, because that's Criston Cole, and he's basically gonna kill everybody. So yeah. So here is one of the balls for the King's Council. Now I do believe this is actually Otto, and Aegon's like, oh Grandpa, you ain't doing a good job. And so I do believe this is gonna be the scene where Aegon basically fires Otto. He's like, you're done, Criston, you got the job now. So yeah. And of course Otto is, I don't know, like in the books he stayed in King's Landing, but they might change it up where he goes to Old Town and basically just does his thing there. because in the books, Rhaenyra executes him, so though he might be able to stay as the king's grandfather or grandsire, just possibilities.
And the victim.
Here we have the first official image of Aegon sitting on the throne, which, yeah, definitely doing a Joffrey look, like, oh, the dog. Now it's a crown on his head, and it's even completed total power. So we're all screwed. So, yeah. That's what it's gonna be. And everyone is screwed with Aegon on the throne, or if it was Joffrey, when Joffrey was on the throne during Game of Thrones, everyone was pretty much screwed. But Aegon's like going to be under a much shorter time than Joffrey was. Like Joffrey was on there for like 3 years or like 2 years. Aegon's gonna be on there for like about 6 months. Then he gets off for a year. Then he gets back on for another 6 months.
Will eventually ascend the throne.
So now we have Rhaenyra in her crown, in which they apparently put her in a new outfit with like those dragon things on her shoulders. Now I honestly think that this might have even been Visenya's, one of Visenya's dresses, and could even be a traditional dress for, could even be a traditional Targaryen dress. And yeah, because Daemon and Rhaenyra are very traditional Targaryens, and so it would make sense for Rhaenyra to wear something traditional, or even if she's trying to create a new tradition. Now, I do believe this is a character we saw last season, who was Mysaria's kind of spy and spied the castle, and yeah. So I believe we're seeing this character return once more, and that should be a lot of fun. And here we have one of the dragon seeds, I believe, which should be riding Seasmoke's old dragon. And it's not Seasmoke's old dragon, Laenor's old dragon, Seasmoke, which resides on Driftmark. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun, and can't wait for that. And I believe this is Seasmoke flying over Driftmark, so that should be fun. And this is the Battle of Rook's Rest, I believe. The Green forces gathering at Rook's Rest. So yeah.
There is no.
And here's the Black Council, where we have Rhaenyra, Daemon, Rhaenys, and one of the Congo twins. I forgot which one. It's been a while since I've seen season 1. But yeah. And I can't wait to see how they're gonna contrast like Green Council from Black Council, and how different it's gonna be. Like, Daemon's gonna be like, we must kill all the Greens and put all the spikes on heads, or put all the heads on spikes, and just absolutely murder them. And Rhaenys is probably gonna be like voice of reason. It's gonna be like, no, we can't do that. You gotta chill it out here, Daemon. Come on, let's try and be reasonable, and let's go for peace. So yeah, I definitely think Rhaenys is gonna be the voice of reason this season. I don't like Viserys last season, Though Rhaenys was always the voice of reason, just with Corlys, and now she's with Rhaenyra and Corlys.
War so hateful.
And here is Corlys. I'm guessing we're not gonna see as much of him during the season, which this is gonna be unfortunate, but so be it.
The gods.
And here is Daemon slashing something at what I believe is Harrenhal, which curious why he's doing that. I guess maybe he's just mad, but hey, he's Daemon, so. And here we now have Aemon staring at the throne, and I guess this is when he's reaching for Aegon, when Aegon is injured at the Battle of Rook's Rest by Rhaenys and almost kills him, so he's off the throne for like a year, as I said earlier. So yeah, this is probably gonna be like, oh, I rightfully deserve the throne, so yeah. It will be pretty interesting to see this character conflict within Aemon. And here's some Night Watchmen headed for the Wall, which apparently we're gonna see Jace White with them, which can't wait to see that. And yeah, it's gonna be real fun.
There's a war.
And here is apparently Alicent. Originally I thought it was Sarah Snow, which Sarah Snow, in the book she supposedly sleeps with Jace and secretly marries him. But if that's actually gonna happen in the show, which I doubt it will, which I doubt that Jace will marry her, because she's a B-word of House Snow. Yeah, just gonna be like a little weird. But everyone's saying that's Alicent, which I think if it is Alicent, like this, people are saying that she apparently is in the Riverlands. I don't think she's actually in the Riverlands. I think what's actually happening is she's in a dream, because Alicent's in King's Landing. Which, if you haven't noticed, King's Landing's quite a distance. So unless Aemon has been very nice with us, and Helena doubtfully can fly at all. So yeah, I think Alicent is just really dreaming right now, so yeah.
Between kin.
So here is Rhaenyra staring at someone who appears to have just claimed sea smoke. Now, the thing I think is going on right now is that Laenor has just claimed sea smoke and has just shown himself to Rhaenyra, like, and Rhaenyra has not seen him this entire time. Cause we don't know, like, does Rhaenyra know that Laenor faked his death? Cause remember, Daemon could have been gone. It's just a kid from Rhaenyra, so I have to catch up on season 1 sometime. But yeah. And also this could just be Adam of Home, who just claimed, and it's like, hey, I just claimed this dragon. So yeah. Or this could also be Daeron has come to speak with Rhaenyra. That'd be a very curious possibility. Because in the books, Rhaenyra like really hated Aegon and Aemon. But she was like, oh, that I would allow Daeron and Helena to come pledge the allegiance to me. So yeah. Okay, well here we have Helena, which she apparently has veil on her face, which apparently she's mourning the loss of Jaehaerys, which is her firstborn son, which gonna get killed this season. And we actually saw him at the end of last season, which it's gonna be brutal, but yeah. Rhaenyra and Daemon are gonna have the revenge, so yeah. Here I'm guessing is like the funeral for Jaehaerys' Jaehaerys' funeral. And this is like Aegon and Helena Jaehaerys, not Jaehaerys, the conciliator, which would be like great grandfather. What's a great grandfather? I don't know. But yeah, they're gonna mourn the loss of their son, which is very sad. I shouldn't be so happy about this, but I am. Now here you have some horses running across a field. I'm not exactly sure what this is from, but my guess would be that one battle where Rhaenys loses her life. Someone remind me in the comments. Somebody said ugly, but I can't remember now. And here's some more running through the forest. Again, probably part of that battle. Now here is probably Daemon or like Rhaenys or Aegon or Aemond burning troops. And so like I say Daemon because this could be him in Harrenhal, or this could be like Rhaenys and her battle with Aegon and Aemond. So yeah.
And no war so bloody as a war between dragons.
Here we have Rhaenys being Rhaenyra's mentor of sorts, especially since Viserys is no longer here, so someone has to guide Rhaenyra, and might as well be Rhaenys. She's definitely a good fit for it, and they may even change things. I saw this on trailer, where they may even make Rhaenys Rhaenyra's hand, which would make a lot of sense. And here is Baela screaming. I'm guessing she might actually be screaming after Jace dies. Potentially. Like they could have Jace die this season, and so she's probably gonna go all mad. So yeah. And here is everyone in King's Landing running amok. And someone grabs Alicent's shoulder or hand, and so I suppose this is gonna be quite a thing. I believe this is a person from House Braxton. They side with the Greens, and so I believe that we may actually see a confrontation between the Blackwoods and the Braxtons. If I'm probably mispronouncing that, but whatever. And here is Daemon on Caraxes, so curious to see who exactly is fighting most likely at Harrenhal, and if this is going to be like when he's fighting Daemon. Kind of curious, or he could like be executing the Strongs, which yeah, that'd be fun. Well, people gonna die, but it's Game of Thrones, so yeah, people are always gonna die. Here's Blood or Cheese. I think this is cheese. pulling a knife to Helena's throat, and this is when he's going to kill kids. So yeah, Helena's gonna have a really difficult time this season. And here's Sir Kristen Cole attacking someone with his helmet, most likely a black, so. And then he falls off his horse. Yeah, that's fun. And this is where I believe the Cargyle brothers going at each other, so yeah. And here is Aemon going at someone on his dragon. Then we have Rhaenyra pulling up on her dragon. Now, I'm not sure, but either they're gonna change it where Daemon isn't gonna fight Aemon, or like Rhaenyra is just fighting someone else. It could be either one of those explanations. And here is Aemon flying Vhagar over the Battle of Rook's Rest. I just remembered that. Over the Battle of Rook's Rest. And Hot D Season 2 is coming out in summer 2024. And that should be fun. Can't wait to see you guys there.